Guys, welcome back. I did some more things on the side when I wasn't recording. Anyway, here we go. Wise, have you finished what you're working on? Should we find some time to meet up with, yeah, those two? Yeah, let's go. There wasn't a lot of extra shit I was doing. I did a couple of commissions. Oh, Wise, Fairy said she saw those two handing out questionnaires near the metro station. Let's go find them. I just don't want to do a lot of the, because the side, quest things on here are really, for lack of a better term, not that interesting. Okay. I mean, not interesting enough to, record, in my opinion. But anyway. Anyway. Where did you go? What are you doing? Oh, hey, it's Coffee Guy.
Criminal cases have been rampant lately. To raise safety awareness among citizens, Janus Quarter Public Security has launched the Safety Awareness Month campaign.
Uh-huh.
We'll be holding a seminar at the Lumina branch soon. Please come and join us if you have time.
A public security event? Oh, how nostalgic. I participated in such an event years ago, you see. It was somewhat reminiscent of a coffee tasting event. I even had the chance to offer everyone present some freshly ground coffee, albeit it wasn't a top-shelf roast. Oh, it's a shame public security's facilities now smell of air fresheners everywhere. No longer suitable places for enjoying coffee while freely conversing.
What do you mean?
Of course, while fine wines develop into richer experiences with time, other worthy items can go bad. Oh,
right.
Talking of coffee beans.
Uh-huh.
So, to prevent the coffee beans at my shop from facing a sorrowful fate, I have to go grind them properly. I'm afraid I can't make the event. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Enzo, according to our data, you're running a remodeling shop on 6th Street. Would you be interested in attending the seminar?
Hell no.
Well, hey, it's not often I get invited out by two young ladies, so
Okay,
I'd love to join you.
Don't make it weird.
Unfortunately, my second aunt's grandfather's son's cousin is getting married that day. I can't miss such an important family event.
What's his name?
Huh, I understand. In that case, I hope your relative has a great wedding.
I have a customer coming soon to collect his car. I better get back to it.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, Juyuan, Jingyi.
Good morning, Wise. Belle.
Here are our questionnaires. We've decided to attend the seminar.
Why?
Wonderful. If it weren't for you two, we wouldn't have recruited a single participant yet.
Jingyi, that's blunt.
True,
what?
though.
It's the truth. Besides, it's not like they're strangers, right?
Yeah, right. But how come nobody on 6th Street wants to go to the seminar? Everyone here is usually pretty welcoming.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Now that you mention it, there is something I'd like to ask you. Some of the residents on 6th Street only registered their names, but didn't fill in their addresses. Do you know where they live?
Oh, let me see. Asha, General Chop. Spike should be one of our members, an older gentleman. We know all these people.
How about we help you take the questionnaires to them?
That's a good idea. 6th Street doesn't usually have much interaction with public security. So if they see officers handing stuff out all of a sudden, they might be wary and refuse. If it's a neighbor who brings them the questionnaire, maybe they'll be more open to it.
Oh, we wouldn't want to trouble you.
You're already troubling me. Yeah, this one.
You two already did us a huge favor. It's only right we return the gesture.
Yeah.
Juyuan, since they're willing, we should let them help.
Okay, thank you. Really. Let's split up and meet back here later then.
Oh, I forgot to read that. Whoopsie. Oh well. I mean, I read it not out loud, so that's fine. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. There's Asha. Hello, you two. It's been a while since I saw you both at the arcade together. Are you here to play some matches? I literally just played. Not today, Asha. We're here for something else today. Okay. Could you take a look at this survey? Oh, are you researching new movie genres to stock in your store? Sure, it's actually a public security survey. Oh, don't tell me you guys got busted by public security and now you're doing community service. Were you selling pirated videotapes or burning illegal discs or... What happened to basic trust between people? Haha, I'm just kidding. There are too many secretive residents on 6th Street and you siblings give off a somewhat mysterious vibe. I wouldn't be surprised if I found out one day you were the #1 most wanted on public security's most wanted list. Well, thanks for your approval. I see you're just helping out an officer, you know. Well, as long as you're okay, that's what matters. Actually, last time I was at Lumina Square, I saw public security had set up a promotional booth. I heard that on the day of the lecture, lots of media outlets will be in town conducting interviews. It seems like public security is really putting a lot of effort into this exchange event. It might be worth checking out, don't you think? I don't know. Exchange event, that may be the case for regular citizens like you and me, but for some people it could mean something entirely different. Some people. Nothing, I was just mumbling to myself. Anyways, thanks for bringing the survey over, but unfortunately I don't really have time that afternoon. Please pass that on to the officers for me. I mean, fair, they are running businesses. It's not like they can just drop everything and go, oh yeah, I'll go do that for you. Huh, General Chop isn't at his shop today. You here to see the owner? He said some ingredients had arrived and he went to go sign for them. He'll be back soon. In that case, we'll have to come back later. He's not coming back. He is not coming back. Huh. Interesting. Oh, Urch! Spike should live here. Try ringing the doorbell. Ding. Darn salespeople, it never ends. I've said it time and again. I've got no teeth, so I don't need your electric toothbrush. Huh? What, not the toothbrush? Well then, I've got no hair, so I don't need your darn curling iron either. Spike, we're the managers from Random Play. Oh, the video store. One moment. Who's Spike again? Oh. Oh, both of you came out. How many videotapes have we forgotten to return this time? I'm sorry, my memory is short. I'm old. No, we're actually here for something else. Could you please say that's alright? Now, there's an unsettling face. That bringer lad, isn't it? Sorry, my eyesight's not what it used to be. I can't read the words clearly. Could you youngsters read it for me? Oh, God. For the sake of urban security and the safety of us residents, that sounds lovely. If they really cared about the residents, they wouldn't be chasing around after proxies. In the end, all the benefit is just for tops. Thank you both for bringing the survey over, but as you can see, these legs of mine aren't so stable. I don't really want to go wandering off as far as Lumina Square. Could you please tell the officers? Okay, cool. I had a bad feeling from the moment Asha spoke. Sure enough, Spike refused as well, and they were clearly hinting at something. I'm not sure if General Chop is back yet or not. Let's go take a look. He's not coming back. Even if he is, he's not going to do it. He's going to be like, fuck you. Literally. Yerch.
Hello, Wise.
Thank
Well,
God. Thank God. I've never been so thankful for voice
some
actors.
customers mentioned you were looking for me. I understand you're helping those 2 officers from public security hand out questionnaires?
Yeah.
General Chop, would you mind taking a look at this questionnaire?
Hell no.
I'll pass. I figure it's about that seminar in Lumina Square.
Right.
Anyway, Please tell the officers I have other things to tend to that day.
Wow, nobody likes them.
I knew it. I had a feeling General Chop would say no before we even got here. And after I told Ju Yuen and Qingyi we could help.
Said you'd try.
Oh, have other people said no too?
Everyone.
Yeah. Asha, Spike. Oh, and I think Tin Master and Enzo said no this morning too.
Yeah.
Is there something going on?
It's no big secret. It's just some of us older residents on 6th Street know some things you're not aware of.
Like
Do you two know who the guy on the questionnaire cover is?
that bringer dude.
Isn't that Inspector Bringer? I heard he came up with the event.
Then have either of you heard of the Hollow Hero from the Eridu period?
Why the hell would I have heard of that? Nope.
I've never heard of it.
Well, for a while back then, that's what the residents called Bringer.
Such a dumb name.
Before the fall of the old capital, Bringer happened to be the commanding officer in my precinct.
Uh-huh.
After being promoted from the front line, despite being an inspector, he still got involved at the ground level and interacted with the residents, so they regarded him highly.
Uh-huh.
Then, he went missing in a hollow during a rescue mission. But just when everyone thought he was done for, he miraculously made it back out.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Just like that, he became known as the Hollow Hero. He was then transferred to the HQ in Janus Quarter and quickly advanced through the ranks over the years.
That's a pretty inspiring story.
It's another loose end that needs tied up, like that Bellabog monster. When are they tying that loose end up?
It used to be, but these days, people say the Hollows have drained the Hollow Hero of all his courage. Now, Bringer presents himself as a hard worker, but we older residents can see through it. He's just putting on an act in front of the cameras. What's more, in recent years, he's clearly been cozying up to Tops. He's implemented a number of measures under the guise of benefiting the public, but it's those big corporations that benefit in the end.
God, this is too real.
He's aiming for commander of Janus Quarter in the upcoming municipal election. Launching a safety campaign right now, even putting his own image on the questionnaire. His motives are pretty clear, don't you think?
Yeah.
Sounds like Inspector Bringer is trying to advertise himself through the seminar.
Exactly. Holding the seminar is a good thing, but I can't go knowing what Bringer is up to.
Thanks for telling us all this, General Chop.
I'm just sorry I can't be of help this time around.
Well, we visited all the neighbors. It might be awkward, but it's probably time we go back and tell Ju Yuen and Qingyi the news.
Okay. Let's go back. Tell them the glorious news.
We've gone up and down 6th Street, but we haven't even gotten 10 people to register for the seminar.
We've done our best. Let's get a drink and take a break.
Hey, easy for you to say, but the conference hall we're in can fit 300 people, you know? As things stand, it'll be more than half empty.
Inspector Bringer must have chosen this area because there's a lot of residents nearby, thinking it'd be easier to find people to participate. Shame many of them are from his previous precinct. A lot of them have complaints about him. I was just wondering why you're in such low spirits today, when I've never seen you discouraged by difficult tasks before. But then I remembered. The inspector saved your life once. Not being able to accomplish what we'd hoped, on top of seeing him come under fire. It must make you feel even worse.
If Bringer hadn't rescued me in that hollow back then, I wouldn't even be here, let alone be a public security officer. I understand he's no longer the hero he used to be, but can someone who gave up his anti-corruption gear to a child be such a bad guy? Sure, he's had some dealings with Tops, but it's inevitable, especially when many of our devices are jointly developed with Tops. And besides, doesn't he always say he lacks sufficient authority to make changes? If he gets elected, maybe he might be able to turn public opinion around.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
What?
It means when someone flatters undeserving people, it's considered an act of sycophancy. If one should stand up for what is right but remains indifferent, it shows that person is a coward.
Wow,
As
harsh.
public security officers, we need to be clear about what we should and shouldn't do.
Fair.
There may be many different ways to interpret Inspector Bringer's actions, but only he knows whether he has a clear conscience. If his deeds were pure, even if he's misunderstood for the time being, things will work out in the end.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, someone's coming.
Sorry, are we interrupting you two?
He pops in between them.
Oh, we were just chatting. Did you go talk to the residents?
Yeah.
We gave them the questionnaire, but they all happened to be busy on that day. Sorry for not being very helpful.
Oh, it's okay. We're just grateful you tried it all. We're almost done with distributing the questionnaires here, too. Then, Chingy and I will be heading back to the office.
Wait a minute! Officers! Oh, good. You didn't go. Oh.
General Chop, did you run all the way here? Why?
It's hard to explain, but just now, there was a crime committed over there, and it's at a stalemate. Please, officers, you have to go take a look.
A crime? Let's go check out the scene.
Great. Please, follow me.
Wise, let's go see what's going on.
Okay. What's this great crime? Can I cut through here? There it is. Hello, you two. It all took place just ahead of us. Who knew there would be so many onlookers already? What happened with the trucks? The case is actually connected to that Pegasus, whatever, logistics truck, but how exactly I can't really say. Anyway, you two can just go check it out yourselves. Alright. Cool. Somewhere not too far away.
If you say there's officers nearby, then let them come and weigh in. I mean, what possible argument could there be? They were caught in the act.
Sir, caught in the act doesn't seem fair. It's similar to seeing only foam on a cup of barley latte and declaring it isn't coffee.
Calm down now, gentlemen. We're public security officers. What's going on here?
Officers, you're finally here. It's like this. I'm Gale. I'm a driver for Pegasus Logistics. I was making a delivery in the neighborhood. I'd finished the delivery and was calling the next client when I heard a suspicious thud from the back of my truck. Startled by the noise, I quickly rushed over, only to find all my ducks flying and running out of the cargo compartment. A flustered Bang Boo was caught at the scene of the crime. This is that very Bang Boo.
Aww. Aww.
Look, Wise, isn't that Bang Boo give change from the 141 convenience store?
Officers, I saw the whole thing. There was no one around when it happened except this Bang Boo. I'm sure it opened my cargo compartment. Those ducks inside are a new specially bred variety. They're worth a fortune. Losing just one or two of them will cost me more than a month's salary.
I've taken your statement, sir. Bang Boo, do you have anything to add?
Hey, what do you mean the door was open? I know you opened the door and let all the ducks out!
You don't know that.
Sir, if I might say, I think you're being too harsh on Give Change. Officers, as Give Change's neighbor, I must say something on their behalf. I know them well, and I'm sure they wouldn't do anything like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Then tell me, why was my cargo compartment open despite being locked?
Did you actually lock it?
Officers, there's been tons of Bang Boo committed crimes in the city lately. You gotta help me find evidence linking this Bang Boo to the crime, so we can hold it accountable for my losses.
This isn't just about Give Change's reputation, officers. They could lose their job. You simply must uncover the truth and prove Give Change's innocence.
The only time I've seen Tin Master this agitated is when I asked for instant coffee.
I don't think Give Change is the culprit, Belle. We've dealt with the Bangbu at the convenience store quite a bit, and they've always been honest.
But Give Change was the only one there when the driver realized what had happened. So it's hard to explain. Look, people are leaving. Have Jiyuan and Qingyi resolved the incident?
No.
Let's go see what's going on.
Hi, Belle. Hi, Wise.
We overheard what happened earlier. Does the crowd leaving mean everything has been resolved?
Not yet, unfortunately. We discussed the situation and managed to calm everyone down.
Yeah? Oh.
Might I ask what the situation is now?
We took a look around the truck, and we didn't find anything suspicious, other than the traces left by the escaped ducks. There are no security cameras in the area, so all that's left to be checked is the Bangbu's visual record and the truck's anti-theft system. And to review both of those, professional technicians are needed, so we don't have an immediate conclusion.
I don't know.
If Fairy were to help, she'd be able to see Give Change's visual recording. But unfortunately, I can't do anything in front of public security.
Anyway, that'll take at least 2 or 3 days. Both the driver and Give Change will have their daily routine disrupted somewhat during this time. After we explained the situation, the driver said his main concern is the whereabouts of the cargo. As long as he can deliver the shipment on time today, he's willing to reconcile. So, Tin Master and some other residents of 6th Street went to look for the ducks.
In that case, Wise, let's hurry up and go help too.
We'll accompany you as well.
Alright.
Do officers in the Criminal Investigation Department look for things too?
Cases like this would normally be assigned to junior officers, but handing the task over would take time, and we don't want the residents to think public security is evading responsibility. And there's something suspicious about this incident, so Qingyi and I decided to look for other clues while searching for the ducks.
Jiyuan, Qingyi, thank you. Then let's get going. We're pretty good at finding things, right, bro?
Wise, can we talk? Of course there's something I want to discuss with you. When it comes to finding things on 6th Street, we've got a very resourceful little helper. Know what I'm saying? You mean Fairy. Yep, Fairy should be able to pinpoint exactly where the ducks are hiding. I've already asked her to mark out any suspicious locations nearby. Then we can focus on the places she marked out for us. Alright. Yeah, we need to check out quite a few places since there are 4 of us. How do you feel about splitting up? I'll go with Qingyi and you can team up with Zhu Yan, whatever, and that should speed things up considerably. Okay. Off I go, off I go. Hey. What is this? Huh, you think there might be ducks behind this door? I don't know. Wise, listen, I can definitely hear ducks quacking coming from behind this door. But we were miles away from here. How did you notice this place? I just had this vague feeling. Are you talking about instinct? Sounds like something Qingyi would say. The name of the store is Turbo. Also, this is Enzo's shop, but he doesn't look to be in. The door's locked tight. What's going on? It seems that there's an accident at the intersection. Let's go take a look. Oh, for the love of fuck. Oh my, what happened here? That really gave me a fright. I'm a PubSec officer. Can you tell me what happened here? I don't have a clue. I really don't know. It just suddenly it happened so fast. Why is Miss Public Security Officer? Allow me to explain. Miss Megan is a customer of mine and she's here to get her vehicle repaired. When she's about to leave, the car suddenly turned and rammed this Bangbu. Impossible. I released the brakes really slowly when I drove out of the parking lot earlier, and I held the steering wheel firmly too, but it just went out of control for some reason. Miss Public Security Officer, please believe me, I absolutely did not break the law. I can attest to that. Its directions were a little off just now. I'll take a look at it immediately. Who does this bamboo belong to? Oh, don't worry about it. A friend of mine left it here. It should be fine. Probably just a plug-in error caused by impact. I'll fix it up later. Okay. I almost forgot that you know a thing or two about this too. Alright, I'll leave this little guy to you. Okay. Let me fix ya. I haven't done this in so long, I forgot how to do it. Alright, so am I starting from here? Wait, what? There we go. What happened just now? You were in a car accident. I remember now. I went to grab the tools and a large white and green metal box suddenly took a turn. It seems that it really is a vehicle malfunction accident, like what she and Mr. Enzo said. Wise, thanks for fixing this little guy for me, but it'll take a little more time to find out what's wrong with the car. Alright. I saw you around my store earlier. Were you looking for me? Yeah, I see. I'll open the door for you all now. It really is inside the store. This is great. I found one now. Thanks for helping me, Mr. Enzo. You're welcome. Wise, I heard about the incident Give Change was involved in. I should help out too, but something is strange about Miss Megan's car and she's very anxious, so I have to help her first. Well, of course. You do what you need to first. I'll leave it to you for now then. I'll come and help out after I'm done over there. Yeah. Oh. They're just gonna eat the ducks. You know that, right? That's why they're so expensive. Somebody wants to eat them. Hey, I think something was just shaking inside the drink box. Oh, just a crumpled up ball of paper. It looks to me like the wind just blew it over. Okay. My life is growing duller by the day. Only now do I realize how stupid I was before and how much I've let you down. Forgive me, come back to me, okay? Who is that? Judging by the condition of the paper right now, you have a pretty good idea of how the recipient responded. Despite being a tragedy, there's no use holding on to regrets. People have to take responsibility for their own actions. Since becoming a public security officer, I've witnessed this too many times to count. Oh yeah, let's see. I swear to completely forget about Melania, Sansa, Eleanor, and... Holy shit, because you are my true love, Sansa? Oh my god. Okay. Is the person who wrote the letter really apologizing? Why does it feel like they're bragging? Oh my god. Correct as you may be, it's best practice to not snoop into other people's private affairs. We should get down to business. Okay. That was interesting. That guy's dating Sansa Stark. Good lord. No, what? Ah, here you are, Wise. What are you doing? Obviously, because there's a duck under that convenience store truck. See, it's right there. Well, grab it. Quick, just grab it. Easy for you to say. It's hiding so far underneath the truck, there's no way you can reach it. Are you two kidding me? You are both tiny, especially you. You could literally get right... You could live under there. Don't even give me that excuse. That's lame. Maybe we need to come up with another plan. Yeah, quacking like a duck. Are you trying to sound like a hawk? You know they're the main predators of ducks, right? From what I know about my brother, he's probably trying to mimic some duck-like species. Yeah. Give me a break. Maybe. Could we get the truck owner to start the car? What? Maybe the duck will run out if they feel the car moving. Makes sense. I'll go find the convenience store. Bang boo. Not long after. You want me to start the engine? No problem. It won't start. No way. Why is this happening right now? Strange. There must be something wrong with the truck. It worked just fine this morning. The duck is probably in the engine. What terrible luck today. Give Change got in trouble and now our truck's broken down for no reason. Give Change is always with us. If the owner thinks Give Change has done something bad, we will get separated. Don't worry. We'll find all the lost ducks and the officers will get to the bottom of this accident and you won't get separated. My god. My mouth is getting so dry having to read this much. Fuck. Thank you. But what are we going to do now about the duck under the truck? The best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your own arm. Let me handle this. Wait, what? Did I read that right? She pushed it with her arm? Woo, that duck was still stunned. I just went ahead and grabbed it. What are you? Yeah. Now that we've retrieved this duck, let's look somewhere else. Are you a robot? The hell? After some searching, you and Belle count your catch, and it seems only one duck is on the loose at that moment. There's a DM from Fairy. Seems like a biological signal has been detected near the back of the parking lot. God, I wish they'd have voice acting for this shit. Let's go take a look. Sorry, I was looking at the dog in the background. He was doing some wacky shit. Oh! That's pretty cool. He was drinking out of his bottle. His bottle right there. He was licking it. I was like, what is he licking? Oh my god, that's pretty awesome. They stayed that detailed. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. Where's that fucking payphone at? There it is. I'm just curious. Sure. Oh my god, are you kidding? Barker's Pet Store. What do I want? Woof. Oh! Okay, what is his problem with pineapple on pizza? Pineapple on pizza's good. I don't even want to hear anything about pineapple on pizza being bad. You know who you are out there. Oh no. Never mind. Never mind. Leave, okay. Interesting. Sorry, I was being super snoopy. Oh my god. Okay, looking for a duck. There he is. Aw, he's cute. I'll keep him. I'm not gonna read anymore. My throat is starting to hurt. It's a duck. Awesome. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Duck. Come on, in or not level. It is really... It takes forever to fucking rank up.
Really, Wise?
Thank God.
You totally forgot to turn off the lights last time you drove the car.
Did I? Yeah.
That's weird. I definitely turned them off. Also, it was dark when I came back, so I'd have noticed if I'd left the lights on.
You know what's funny about that? I always make sure the lights are off on my car. And, you know, not talking about the headlights, but the interior lights. So, shut the door. It was night when I got home from work. Because that's when I get home from work, is nighttime. And my roommate actually noticed that the light in the interior of my car, the next day noticed that it was on. It was so weird, because like, I know that was off. When I got out of my car, shut the door, it was off. Because I would have noticed it. It is so dark out. There's no way I wouldn't have seen it. I think some short, I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. Like, could there have been a short that had it turned back on? I don't know.
What's going on? I can't turn off the lights.
Uh-oh.
Is something wrong with the switch?
I don't know.
I don't know, but nothing happens when I press it. The battery's gonna die at this rate. I'd better manually disconnect the lights for now.
Yeah.
How weird. The car got serviced not that long ago. I just figure something would go wrong all of a sudden.
Hey, is it just my imagination, or does this situation seem familiar?
A little bit.
What's wrong, Chingy? Something on your mind?
All the incidents we've encountered today are somehow related to vehicles.
Yep.
Now that you mention it, you're right. The van in the convenience store wouldn't start. The car that just pulled out of the remodeling shop broke down. And now Weisenbell's car lights won't turn off. If we count the missing ducks from Pegasus Logistics, that's already 4 vehicles involved.
Yeah.
If we count the car accident the other afternoon, that's 5 in total.
Yeah.
That one wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been distracted while walking, Belle.
But that wasn't totally my fault, Wise. My cell phone suddenly malfunctioned, and it distracted me.
Belle's cell phone malfunctioned before the car accident at Lumina Square? What
That's
kind of
interesting.
malfunction?
She said her phone suddenly lost signal, and a bunch of colorful stripes appeared on the screen. But it went back to normal soon after.
I knew it.
Remember, Chingy? The driver said he was on the phone at the time of the car accident. If I'm right, something else must have been going on back then.
Right. That's probably why Give Change said it felt dizzy too.
Just a sec. Could you tell us what you're talking about?
I think we finally figured out what's really behind all the recent incidents.
Did you?
For now, let's get the ducks back and see if we can confirm a few things along the way. Meet us near the truck later, and I'll explain everything.
Okay. We're gonna meet near the truck. Oh my god, this is a long story.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi told us to wait for them here. Did they come by?
Oh, yeah. Here's all that happened. They just came and measured the Bangbu's electrical current data logs, asked a weird question, then left in a hurry.
Could you tell us what they asked?
They asked me if my cell phone had malfunctioned in any way, since I'd been on the phone during the incident.
You idiot!
My phone actually did turn itself off out of nowhere, but how did they know that?
Wait, your cell phone malfunctioned too? Something just occurred to me. All the accidents lately, could they be caused by EMP?
You're quite right, Belle.
Zhu Yuan, Jingyi, you're back.
Have you ever heard of an EMP emitter, sir?
I can't say I have. What's that?
When activated,
Seriously?
it causes a sudden change of current in nearby electronic equipment, resulting in component failures or, at worst, completely burning out the equipment. Using EMP, someone could open the electronic lock on your van without even touching it, easily. At the moment your door was opened, not only did your phone malfunction, but Give Change experienced a sudden surge of current, all indicative of an EMP attack.
So you mean this Bangbu is a victim just like me? And someone else is at fault?
Yes, we believe that to be the case.
I shouldn't have been so hot-headed. What I said before... Give Change, I'm sorry I misjudged you. You have my sincerest apology. So, who is the culprit, officers? Have you caught them?
Don't worry. Our colleagues are checking the surveillance records. We should be able to identify the culprit real soon. They launched multiple EMP attacks today, so if we check all the passers-by near the crime scenes, we can narrow down our search.
The hell?
Officer Zhu Yuan, We've investigated the surveillance records and have a suspect. We're currently tracking him near the street exit. Should we detain him for questioning?
Immediately. Well done.
Understood. Ah, officer, the suspect has fled. He's heading toward your location.
Qingyi, come on. We'll stop him.
Sure you will.
Okay.
Whoa!
There!
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeez! Uh-oh.
Stop or I'll shoot!
Did you just go in a hollow? You did.
This is Juyuan. The suspect has fled into the hollow. We're pursuing him inside.
Copy that.
I'd have thrown it harder if I'd known he was so tough.
How are things going?
The culprit ran into the hollow and we're going after him. You two can head back now.
Let's follow them and see what happens, Wise.
Why?
Jiyuan and Qingyi have gone into the hollow, Wise. While I'm sure they can handle the situation, we should go into the hollow and see if we can help.
Yeah, we can't just let him get away with it.
Are you mad at him because he almost caused me to have an accident?
Sure.
Even if he hadn't caused that accident, he needs to be held accountable for all the trouble on 6th Street. We can go whenever you're ready. By the way, even though you're angry, remember to keep your distance from Juyuan and Qingyi in the hollow. They are still officers after all.
Okay. Wise, if you're ready, we can head out. Fairy, besides paying attention to Wise's safety, also keep an eye out for anything that could help Juyuan and Qingyi. Second assistant, the hollow information I have is more comprehensive than the temporary carrot issued by public security. I can provide effective help. However, please note that the previous verbal threats used by public security officers were ineffective methods of pursuit. It is recommended to shoot at the target's legs to immobilize it. Fairy, security officers can't use force recklessly when apprehending suspects, let alone shoot them. Speaking of which, a hollow might be a good place to catch such a slippery person. Okay. Alrighty, well, let me see, how many minutes have I been playing? Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, mostly because I'm getting tired. I don't think I can do another 10-20 minutes. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.